When my dad left, that's when I started being a bad girl.
No, I'm your favourite and I always will be.
As a father, I feel like I let her down.
I've lost my boyfriend and now I've lost my dad. What's going on in the world? It's like World War III.
I think she felt unloved. It sounds awful, but I really do think she felt unloved.
You don't even think like your daughter's having sex at 13, to be honest.
"15-year-old Becca and her 1-year-old daughter Grace live in Derbyshire with mum Justine, her 17-year-old sister Charlotte and brother Daniel. Her dad Matt lives nearby. Becca was in year 9 at school when she first suspected she might be pregnant.
I went to the doctors and obviously said, I think I'm pregnant. And she said, well, you are.
I didn't even know that she was seeing anybody at that time. I mean, I knew she'd been out with Scott, a boyfriend, before, but they'd broken up.
Scott was working with his dad and I couldn't speak to him and tell him I was just in tears. So I got my mate to tell him. I was naughty, really.
She wasn't really mature, other young girls can be quite mature, and she just wasn't. So even the thought of her sleeping with someone's oh.
You feel sick and nervous and what you're going to do and what people are going to say.
She had that mother's look on her face where you can tell she's upset and a bit disappointed, but at the same time she's thinking more, well, I love her to bits, so.
I don't believe in abortions and I feel a hypocrite because I thought about it for her then.
My mum was really good and said, I'm with you no matter what you do. And my mum let me make the choice.
Fair enough now, I won't get rid of her for nothing in the world, but when she had her, when she was found out she was pregnant, she was going to have her, I just said, you'll ruin your life.
I don't feel like she's ruined her life because she's going to learn from what's happened. But she's when she's 18, she's not going to be able to say, right, I'm going away with my friends on holiday. She's going to have to think of Grace first.
Becca's mum and dad split up when she was 11, and her dad now lives at the other end of town with his girlfriend Dawn and her 3 children.
I go and see him as much as can. I go down every Thursday to his house, but I never spend time with him on my own anymore. So I think he bonded with me when I was a baby. My mum had postnatal depression, so it's my dad, he was with me a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think she did idolise me a bit when she was a baby, because she's obviously all the time she spent. When he used to go fishing, she used to come and sit and watch me.
She was very cute as a baby. She was no trouble whatsoever, but she changed when her dad and I separated. She just sort of changed overnight.
I think that my temper started when my dad went, and I'd get really angry and worked up over nothing, really.
And then she'd pack her stuff and I'd move into Dad's and get to the end of the road and turn around and come in crying. And then we'd have to put up with that all day.
Yeah, but Dawn, you're not 15. You're 39-ish.
And I'm still a daddy's girl. Okay, what you say?
I think it might have had a lot to do with the fact that I did get with my partner, and I think she might have been a bit jealous about me actually living here and having someone else's daughter.
I think with my dad not being there, I didn't feel as protected.
I do feel responsible in a way, yeah. Because I think she did it out of this rebellious streak she had, so I think it's because I left and she went through all this rebellious streak and everything.
She did blame my dad for it, which it isn't his fault. He did leave, but She can't blame her attitude. Everybody else went through it in the house and nobody else got pregnant so young, in other words.
A 2009 family research study found that girls whose parents are separated are twice as likely to have underage sex.
I just think she was very down at the time that she got pregnant. It's no excuse at all, but I think she finds that having a boyfriend, well, with Scott, that she feels loved.
I felt protected with Scott. It's nice. It's like I've got a dad.
Becca's relationship with boyfriend Scott is on and off, so she copes mostly as a single mum.
I just want him to be involved with her, actually do something with her, not just play with her and cuddle her. I just want him to, like, I don't know, feed her, change her nappy, give her a bath, put her to bed. Do things that I do with her, not all the easy stuff that he does.
She's doing the GCSEs. She's got a relationship with Scott, what's up and down. She's got a relationship with her dad, which I think she'd want to be a better relationship, really. Then she's got Grace. She's really, for a 15-year-old, she's got that much going on. I don't even know how she gets up in sometimes.
Car. Car, sit. Clever boy. The car.
16-year-old Michelle lives in Runcorn with her 2-year-old son Tyler. When she found out she was pregnant, she was living with her granddad and just 14 years old.
I never told my mum I was pregnant with Tyler. My granddad told her. I was too scared.
Michelle coming pregnant at 14, it was a real shock. And to be perfectly honest, I was disgusted in her.
I think she wanted me to get rid of it, to be honest. But my granddad said, well, she's had a scan. She wants to keep the baby and it's her choice.
Michelle has now been living away from her mum for nearly 5 years.
Michelle left because she wanted her own way all the time, and she was a madam. She came up here with her granddad, and me and her granddad argued over it, and I just said, right, take her and see how long you can put up with her.
Michelle was just 15 when she gave birth to baby Tyler. Her boyfriend had left months before and has never seen their son. It was her mum Sue who stayed by her side throughout the birth.
It was amazing. It really was amazing watching him being born. I felt sorry for Michelle because I knew exactly how much pain she was going through. Plus, she tried to bite me.
Giving birth to Tyler was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
It did bring us closer because she needed my advice.
Needing a place of their own, Michelle and Tyler moved into a house shared with 20-year-old mechanic Alex.
She actually moved in to the same house that I was living in. Then we just got turned into mates, and then it just kind of like went from there.
Nom, nom, nom.
Get off my spoon. That's where it's gonna go.
Michelle actually got pregnant round about a week after we first met.
Alex, he wants to get out.
19% of teenage mums like Michelle go on to have a second child within 3 years.
It was a big shock when I found out I was pregnant the second time. I think it was even more of a shock than it was when I found out with Tyler.
I came in because I'd just been out with some mates. Came in and she wasn't looking right. So I said, "What's up with you?" And
I was dead quiet with him and wasn't speaking to him much. And he was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Nothing."
I was like, "Well, if you tell me, I'll help you with it." She went, "Oh, I can't, cards."
Because I couldn't, like,
tell him, like, verbally. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, left it there, and then ran upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom.
And then, as I was going through it, I spotted the words, "I'm pregnant." And then it said, like, just underneath it, "It's yours." At that minute, it was just like, whoa.
I heard him downstairs, like, scrunch the note up and put it in the bin. And then I thought, oh no.
But then, like, all the happy, like, thoughts came into my head, and it was just like, wait. So, yeah, quite an eventful day.
Now I'm 16 and about to give birth to my second baby.
In Glossop, 15-year-old Becca has invited her friends round for the first time since she had Grace a year ago.
Like one of the bad ones. Mum, you're not making it much better. Do you want to get on your hands and knees and do that?
I think she misses the teenage life because of what's happened. She still wants to go out, she still wants to be a teenager, but it's just not going to happen anymore.
5 people
There
in
was
our
one
school that are
person-
pregnant in just our year.
There was one person pregnant in our year, and that was Sophie. And everyone was like,
Yeah,
and now everyone's pregnant, you're like, oh.
no, it's nothing.
Most of the time, teenage girls lose their virginity wrecked out their heads.
Yeah.
And then
I want her to still have her childhood, even though she's made the choice of having Grace. I want her to be able to do that and be a teenager.
Because I can come out on a Friday and you can now be talking about something you've done in the week.
Yeah.
And you'd have, like, something that I don't know about and it'll just be like, well, what are you going on about?
she's got to think when she's sat in on a weekend, she's probably sat there thinking, oh, all my friends are out, having a laugh. But then when she's out, she's worrying constantly about Grace.
You've grown up.
Yeah, you've grown up.
A lot.
Compared to all us, say all of us, we're just well immature.
I'm like the mother to you all now, aren't I?
Yeah.
She's still quite childish, like, when she's not with Grace, but when she's with Grace, she's more, like, mother figure and looking after her and then telling us what to do and stuff.
Becca and her friends will be taking their GCSEs in a few months and are making big decisions about their careers.
I hope that I can get my GCSEs this year to go on and study law so I can either be a lawyer or a solicitor.
It is hard because she still has to see to Grace. She can't really get nothing done while she's still up.
Sometimes it's hard because after being in school all day, you want to keep her up as long as you can to cuddle her and play with her.
My hopes for the future for Becca were to go to college, get a good career, get some good exam results, and get herself a job that she wanted to do. Said she wanted to be a lawyer, but she won't be a lawyer now. So hopefully she'll find a job, be an hairdresser or something like that.
Becca has just done her mock exams and her results have made her think she might not get onto a law course.
I don't know if she's disappointed. I think sometimes you've got to be realistic, haven't you?
Well, I'm not actually bothered. I work in McDonald's if I have to.
She's not been very happy at the moment, this last week or two. And I think, like, she feels a bit pressured sometimes, but she's driving me a bit mad at the moment with... It's a fight in the morning to get her to school. Really, we need to get Christmas over and then you need to knuckle down.
I know. I've been trying me out. Don't even start.
I wasn't saying that you haven't put any effort in. I'm
well,
just saying...
Don't speak about it.
Well, I'm saying just get over Christmas. And
nothing's going to change after Christmas.
Why?
I'm doing my hardest now. I'm not going to change nothing else. We can't do no better.
Well, try and have a bit more time to do it.
What do you mean have a bit more time? I go to school full time, come home, look after her. By the time she's in bed, it's time for me to go to bed.
And I want to be
No,
this,
she wants
and
to
I
be
want
an
that.
accountant.
Well, whatever. and then she doesn't go to school and she's messing about and she's got
I do
an
go
attitude.
to frigging school.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You know nothing.
Well, why are you on
You're
at
a
12
bum.
o'clock every day?
Becca,
What?
all she's trying to say
listening
to
to you.
listen.
I'm not listening to you.
All she's
not
trying to
listening
say to you is that you should do well because she doesn't want you to end up like she is struggling. You know, I've had a right bad week with you this week, and you're starting again because you don't listen. That's your problem.
Back in Runcorn, Michelle's second baby is due in just 1 week, but boyfriend Alex is still adapting to his new role as a father to her first child, Tyler.
When Tyler first called Alex Dad, I didn't say anything. I just kind of like looked at Alex and just like he kind of looked at me back.
Well, when Tyler first called me Dad, I did get a big charge lump in my throat, and I was just like, oh. And I was just like, it's me little man. And every time he says it, it's just feel dead happy. I think I'm pretty good as a dad. I mean, no one's perfect, like, but I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Good boy. Baba.
Being a dad to 2 kids, no, I think it'll just come to second nature. I've always been around kids, so it can't be that hard.
What are you doing?
On top of caring for 2 children, Michelle and Alex are also concerned about paying for them.
We went to check it on Monday.
With Alex signed off work because of injury and Michelle heavily pregnant, they have to rely on benefits.
My water bills monthly, so that's money we have to save every week. Obviously, Tyler needs nappies every week, and my gas is fortnightly. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when you're on basically nothing a week.
Another concern is how Tyler will react to the arrival of a new baby.
Got to give attention to Tyler as much as what you give him to the baby, because he'll feel left out.
Yeah.
Because he's going to come over and he's going to want to have a look at the baby, and he's seeing his mum's holding this new baby and he's thinking, why aren't I there?
I think this, seeing the daggers that you get, if Alex picks any of the kids up though, he looks at him like he's just robbed one of his toys or he's eating his sweets, doesn't he? How bad does he look at you when you pick up another baby? But when I do it, he's just not bothered, he just walks off.
It's Michelle's due date and she's thinking of drinking castor oil to bring on labour.
Nausea is like to be the immediate effect. Do you think that means that as soon as you take it, you're going to like be sick? And then it says followed by a bad case of diarrhoea. And there is a risk that you become dehydrated. For this reason, we would not recommend taking castor oil. Why put it on there though? I'm not going to take it. God, I don't know, like I'm not getting much sleep, like, but I wouldn't wish that on myself.
In Glossop, Becca and Grace are about to have a very special treat.
Tonight I'm going out for a meal with my dad for the first time in 4 years. Come on, Sprogling. Bye.
Hi, babe, I love you.
It's been 4 years since Becca's dad, Matt, moved out of the family home.
Hello. See you later, Mum.
But Becca is still struggling with the new arrangement.
She's got a dad, like, on a pedestal, I'd say, and she really misses him. And she said to me she wanted to discuss things about that he doesn't make any effort to ring her or text her. It's all her.
Only 3 times.
I think she's hoping that going out, having that chat, will improve things, really.
Hiya.
They haven't spent much time on their own since Grace was born, so it's a chance for Becca and her dad to talk.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Well, obviously the obvious.
I don't know. Dad, it was about 10 years ago.
It weren't 10 years ago, so it was about 18 months ago. You're only 13. Weren't you?
Yeah, I was innocent until you left.
So you're blaming me?
Yep.
Hey.
I didn't say it's your fault in any of the situation. I said I was innocent until you left. I didn't say it's your fault.
Oh, yeah.
Last time I saw you on your own was in the 6 weeks holidays when you had half a day off, and I saw you for about an hour before everyone came home from school and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't come up on Christmas morning no more. I know we're all a bit older now, but Grace is there now as well.
I will now, Grace. I'll come up and see Grace. I'll come up Christmas Day to see you for an hour.
Can you not come and watch her open the presents?
What, 5:30 in the morning?
No. Because by the time I've got her up, give her a bottle.
You'll be up early, won't you, for your first Father Christmas?
She won't. It's not her first Father Christmas. That was last year. Oh. Not you out next time. Give Grandad a kiss. Have she not done yet?
Kiss. See you later. Bye.
It's nice to spend time with him because I never do anymore. And it's just... It's nice to actually be on my own with my dad for a bit, rather than have everybody with me. Yeah, I would rather spend time with just me and my dad. Or even me, Charlotte and Daniel and my dad, but... Can't have everything you want.
Ten days past her due date, and without the help of castor oil, 16-year-old Michelle gave birth to her second baby, Sophie.
I was about to cry when I first saw Sophie, because before everyone noticed that she was a girl, because I was watching her come out, I actually was waiting for that part to come out to see what it was.
Alex wanted a surprise, and I wanted a surprise. And it's not a surprise, because you're only going to get a boy or a girl. It's only going to be a surprise if it's a chicken or something like that.
Hiya, look at you.
It is hard coping with them both. So, like, if you've got to get up at 8 in the morning, instead of having one child to get dressed, you've got two.
Right, you have to wait now.
I think they're coping really well with the two children. Michelle's a dab hand with kids. She's really, really good with them. Alex is hand-on with them. I know I wouldn't have been able to cope at 17 with two kids under the age of 2.
And the new baby isn't the only permanent addition to Michelle's life.
Well, considering me and my mum didn't used to get along at all, well, even though it sounds mean, we used to hate each other, really. We just didn't get along, but now we're always talking.
With her being a mum, we are a lot closer. She's always ringing me and texting me to ask me for advice on things about the babies. Yeah, I think we're a lot better friends.
No, the baby? Yeah. No, be gentle. No, give kisses. Good boy. First, he got dead jealous. I think the first day he come home, he threw a shoe at her because he didn't like her. But now he loves her. When she's crying, he goes up to her and gives her a dummy to stop her crying.
You got a hat?
Alex is pretty much the same. He treats Tyler exactly the same as he does with Sophie, and he treats Tyler as his own.
Yeah, toch. Oh, it's time to bobbies.
We feel like a proper family now because there's like me, Alex, and the kids, whereas before it was just me and Tyler. You're tired. Is that bath next to you, Baba? No.
Back in Derbyshire, 15-year-old Becca doesn't know if she wants to stay in education when she finishes school in a few months. So today, her careers advisor has arranged a tour of a local sixth form college.
If you wanted to do health and social care, this suite of rooms here are the health and social care rooms.
Here, I put a prospectus for you and with an application form. So I put a leaflet.
Becca is also meeting former pupil Alex, who had a baby during her A-levels.
I want to be able to give her everything she wants.
Yeah, want to be able to provide for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I didn't tell the people in my class at college until I was 3 months pregnant. And I remember the reaction when I told them. They were like, well, what are you going to do? You know, when are you leaving? I was like, I'm not going to leave. And then now I never in a million years would have thought I could have gone through college and now I'm at uni in my second year. So I think it pays. It pays to work hard.
So what's your first impressions then of us?
I'd like to come here. It's dead nice and feels like, not like a school kind of thing, but it's more like I feel like I could settle in.
After looking round the college, Becca has decided to do a health and social care course. Since making that decision, Justine has seen a big difference in her daughter.
This morning she was really up, out, really positive about her future, which is the first time I've seen her be, to be quite honest.
I think I'm looking more forward to college rather than school because it's where my life's going to start and it's where I've definitely got to put my head down and I've got to do what needs to be done.
I just think that it's going to be a really good, positive thing of going to college. I really think it's going to be making of her. She's going to do well in life, I'm sure she is. She still wants to be her daddy's girl. She always will do.
Mummy's in that one. You ready? Ready? Steady?
Things are all right with my dad at the minute. I'm seeing him a bit more. He's coming up to the house a bit more, so it's just like me and my dad and Grace. I'm his little girl and Grace is my little girl, so. I hope she looks up at me, but I just hope she don't follow in my footsteps.
Next week, we meet 15-year-old Michaela from Airdrie.
She's just won't listen. She's a typical teenager.
She's only called the social workers in this because I think on manga.
I told you to get that done.
I did do it.
You're a liar.
Because when I got any put it on. It's her life wrecker. It is.
Push up, overload, legendary, heavy glow, sunshine, thunder roll, keep this on. Yes, the lantern burn, burn, that easy, and broadcast so raw and easy. Thunder roll, sunshine, work it out, 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 out.